What's good, YouTube? The one and only Ant-Man816 bringing back YGO combo videos. Now, if this is featured on anyone else's channel, I would like to personally thank them, because this series correlates with Galactigod's crazy combo video series. So, kind of the same principle. We have 5 cards that we're going to make a really busted field. So there's the opening hand. And then what deck to do it with other than the deck that I left off this series with, and that is Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Dun dun dun. I've always loved the archetype of the Galaxy Eyes. It's always been a fun archetype for me. So we're going to get right into the combo video. So first you want to play the card Excel Light. Excel Light will allow you get a level 4 or lower Photon or Galaxy from the deck. And you can't control no monsters and can't no more set. So you want to go ahead and get out Photon Satellite. Now, if they don't have any hand traps, this combo doesn't die in the water. Now, go ahead and activate the spell card Machine Duplication. This will allow you to get 2 more copies of Photon Satellite. So, before we go any further, because it's real easy to overthink and mess up this combo, because the Photon Galaxy deck can make so many different plays, it's not even funny. It just depends on how you set your extra deck and how you combat the meta. Now, with that being said, go ahead and play your third card, which is Photon Lead. Photon Lead allows you to special summon 1 level 4 lower light monster from the deck. So go ahead and bring out Photon Crusher. Now we have 1 card left in hand, and we're going to start doing the combos on the field. Go ahead and activate in unison. I like to go from left to right, so it keeps track better. Satellite. Satellite's effect states that once per turn, you can target 1 other Photon monster you control. The levels of both monsters in this card become the combined current levels of those 2 monsters. So using Satellite A with Satellite B, they now both level 2. Activate B's effect, you make them both level 4. Now before you go any further, like I said, easy to mess up this move. Go ahead and overlay 1 of the 2 level 4 Photon Satellites with Crusher. By doing so, you then exceed summon Star Liege Lord Galvatron. You don't necessarily have to activate Galvatron's effect right away when you summon him. You can actually continue the combo and go ahead and activate this Satellite C, the last one, to combo with the level 4 Satellite, making them both level 5. I bet you know where this is going. Overlay into Cyber Dragon Nova, and then proceed to keep continuing to go into Cyber Dragon Infinity. I know, right? Busted. Now, go ahead and activate Galvatron's effect, because it's the only way you can play the last card in your hand by detaching 2 to special summon 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from the deck. Now, the last card in your hand is going to be the all-powerful Galaxy Expedition. When you control level 5 or higher Galaxy or Photon monster, you can special summon from the deck 1 level 5 or higher Galaxy or Photon monster in defense mode. You can only activate once a turn, so special summon a 2nd copy of Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. You can bring out Galaxy Knight, but for video purposes we're using 2 Photon Dragons. Now overlay into the almighty, all-powerful number 38, Hope, Harbinger, Dragon, Titan, Galaxy. That's a mouthful. With this being, it creates a good combo because you got 1 negation for anything else. You got 1 spell negation, and then able to use the spell card as an attachment. Also, its third effect is really good. Yes, it has an effect to where if your opponent tries to run over Infinity after you use a negation, you can have Harbinger attack it. So now it protects Infinity. But little did you know that if your opponent wasn't paying attention to any of these cards' effects and decided to go ahead and attack Star Liege Lord Galvatron, and by destroying it, you can give 2,000 attack points to either Harbinger himself or Cyber Dragon Infinity, which I think is a tremendous play, because if you're able to give Infinity to 2,000 attack from Galvatron, he will be always a standard 4,100 without exceed materials, and then he'll be able to negate for days. As long as, of course, there's no removal. And yes, I understand that this field can be completely stopped by hand traps. 100% get that, but I think this is pretty damn cool. Anyway, guys, I'm the one only Ant-Man816. I will be posting a deck list to this at some point. This is kind of a fun build, but it can do meta things. I'm the one running Ant-Man 816. Before I sign out, you also have the choices of a set of number 38, depending on the meta. You can go into Felgrand, 62 or 107, and then with 62 or 107, you can always go into full armor or 95. But yeah, there's always a move to make, and until next time, YouTube, later.